Hi, my name is Melinda, and this is my persuasive assignment. Have you ever found yourself eating fast food or accustomed to it? I'm pretty sure you have. If not, you've eaten at a fast food restaurant before because it's convenient. For my reasoning for eating fast food is that the convenience. I do it when I go to work for lunch. If I didn't have anything, I would order out, and I did it for a long period of time. Another reason for people to um, turn to fast food that it's the location. Fast food is everywhere. It's very easy to get to. It's like 5 minutes within away from where you are at right now. And then they also have these new apps called Uber Eats, and where they deliver you the food. So fast food is just very convenient in locations everywhere. And you also have a variety. So it's not just like one type of fast food. You can do burgers and fries, you can do pizza, you can do tacos. There are so many fast food restaurants out there that will appease your taste. So, the three things in fast food that appeases your taste and make things really, really yummy, but really bad for you, are high sodium, high carbohydrates, and high in trans fat. All these three things found to affect your health. So, starting off with sodium, it can increase your headaches, which is not fun at all. Another thing that high sodium can put you at risk is for high blood pressure. That's not good. High blood pressure can lead to strokes and stuff. So that's a no bueno for you, okay? Another thing is that high sodium intake in your body can cause water retention, which is swell and then causes swelling in your body. So with swelling, it could be very painful. Another thing that is not good. So carbohydrates. Carbohydrates can be very bad for your skin. Extra excessive amount of carbohydrates, you can be more prone to acne. You could be prone to having dental issues like uh, teeth cavities in your teeth, tooth enamel decaying. So that's not good. Not at all. You know, you want a pretty smile and you don't want to visit the dentist because you have those issues. They could be very pricey. Another thing is that it could spike up your insulin. Intaking these empty carbohydrates can have your body producing insulin when it really doesn't need to. And that's why you start having those shakes because you have those empty carbohydrates and your body's produce insulin um, to metabolize those sugars and take it to body's places to for energy that your body needs, but it's empty carbohydrates, so it's giving you a false alarm. Another thing that's caused with that, so having those shakes, is a sign of being pre-diabetic, and you don't want to end up having diabetes type 2, which is when your body doesn't produce insulin no more. Giving yourself shots, that's not fun. It could be very painful, and then also life-threatening when you don't do it right and you don't take care of it. Another thing with trans fat, you could put yourself into risk of heart diseases, and there's very many heart diseases out there. And then you increases for stroke, which sodium is for with high blood pressure. So strokes and high cholesterol, um, and high blood pressure goes together. They they tag team each other, so that's not good for you. And another thing is that um, it you're intaking these trans fats as extra calories that you don't need, which leads to weight gain. So 2/3 of two out of three adults um, are classified as obese or overweight. 1/3 of children are classified as obese and overweight, and that's not good. So these days, regarding my research, half of the American family now, or or not half, they say most of the people spend half of their food budget on fast food, and that's not good, and it's been increasing. And with the weight, it has doubled since 1970. So we're more accustomed out to eat fast food. um, what I started doing for 3 months, I started preparing food for work. So then I started losing weight. I lost 10 pounds, which is a good thing. I didn't have to exercise or anything. And after checking my vitals, my blood pressure dropped. They were good before, but better now. And as well as my heart rate. It dropped a little bit, not much, not as much as my blood pressure, but overall, it did improve. My health improved as well as my pockets. So I did save $200 every paycheck when I devoted myself not only to eat fast food. And fast food is really easy to relapse to, because I did. It's really hard because for one, I'm a single mom. So with my kids, which is bad, I take my kids out to eat fast food because we're so busy in between. I'm busy in between work, taking some basketball practice, swimming, whatever the season is for, their recreational sports. Um, I take them to fast food because it's very convenient. And they're accustomed to that. They're young now and they may not be gaining weight, but like me as well, when I was younger, I did eat a lot of it and didn't gain weight. But now that I'm older, it did affect me and I did start getting weight, so that's not good. So I noticed that when preparing food with my kids, I did have family time with them and we had more bonding time, and it was really fun. The only problem is that we just have to really prepare our foods beforehand. And the American Heart Association did suggest that if you're going to go to fast food restaurants to get low-fat milk or salads, well, what's the point of getting low-fat milk if they're overpriced at a fast food restaurant? You can get at the grocery store. And with salads, they're processed and chemically treated and preserved that you're losing all the nutrition. There's no point of getting a salad from a fast food restaurant. So just think about it. The convenience over the fast food, does it weigh out your health or your financial pocket? Like, just think about it. And if you look at this documentary, it's very famous. It's called Super Size Me. It's on Netflix. Just check it out. It's a documentary on a man eating McDonald's 3 times a day for 30 days. And it shows that he's followed up with a specialist and how his health has depleted. So, if you want to watch like a visual, I would suggest watching Super Size Me on Netflix. I hope my speech gives you some insight to change your lifestyle of eating out at a fast food restaurant. Thank you for listening to me.